totally different role. And I love what you just said, because we had a nursing strike here, unfortunately, and the mindset was such that anybody could do the role. And I had lost, it was just myself and another infection preventionist left behind, who was not a nurse, who was able to support the department. And I think from a hospital point of view, there's a lack of understanding of exactly what we do, and we're not that interchangeable. So they did send me some bodies who helped and could be. It's not the same thing as someone who's an infection preventionist who knows the job, knows the work. Clinically, it's one thing. You can have a strong handle on the human body and understand disease process, but there's such the level of detail that infection prevention does on a daily basis, and the understanding that we have goes beyond that. And I think I still think there's people that don't recognize that in hospitals, and think that anybody can do it. It's a job that's Monday through Friday. There's no weekends or holidays. It's easy, from a nursing. I get that a lot. And, it's truly might not be as physically demanding, but it certainly is, demanding in every other way. There's a lot of review. There's a lot of reading. There's a lot of interaction with people who don't like sometimes what you have to say, right? We are the cops of the organization, and when we when we pull you over, it's not always something that people want to hear, right? Whether it's, hey, you might have forgotten to wash your hands, or you have a hospital-acquired infection, that's a hard conversation to have, and it can be quite dicey. And that's where the knowledge and the experience comes in, and the ability to explain that to someone who may not know, who clinically is very strong, but may not know that the nuances of infection prevention, that we have specific definitions that we follow from a government standpoint. We do the surveillance definitions and not the clinical definitions. So I think there's a learning curve, but it's definitely something where I think many people think it's an easy job that anybody can do. And the reality is it's not. And it may not be as physically demanding, but it's demanding in other ways.